welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy. I am from New York and I am 38 years old. I am currently engaged and pregnant with baby number 2. Just a little background before I actually start this pregnancy blog or vlog or video series or whatever you want to call it. Previous to my current condition or my current situation, I was in a 9-year relationship with someone who I thought was going to be my forever person, but absolutely not. First 4 years were kind of great, but the relationship kind of never progressed. It didn't really go anywhere. I said that if I hit 35 that I'm not having any more children. And 9 years later, I'm pregnant with baby number 2. So in my previous relationship, this guy that I was with, this gentleman, we weren't even compatible, like, with anything in life, which was freaking retarded because I don't even understand why I stood so long in this relationship. And previous to that relationship was my daughter's father. That was a 5-year relationship. And I was kind of like just looking for my forever person. And prior to starting this relationship, it was basically just casual fun. Let's say that. And that was kind of like going on for a year. But as the casualness progressed, he was kind of like around more. My daughter was around him. So I was just kind of like giving him the ultimatum, like, hey, this is cool, but what are we doing? Like, where's this going? I was like, it's cool if you don't want to do this anymore. I'm cool with it. It's whatever. Or you can stay for the long run, but just know that I come with this. This is what I come with, right? So things progressed. We got serious. He moved in. Like, I thought the relationship was great. But, like, looking back, we honestly were just kind of like cohabitating together. And the relationship never really went anywhere. Like, we didn't really do much as a family if it wasn't going out to eat. We really didn't do like family things. I mean, we went on like 2 vacations together, but that was it within the 9 years that we were together. I was really close with his family. He wasn't really close with mine. He would never want to do family things with my family, but I was kind of like not obligated to, but it's just something that I did because that's just the kind of person that I am. I would go to all his family events. His family's really nice. I have nothing bad to say about them. Like, they're all really nice. And they were all very accepting of me and my daughter. But between me and him, things weren't going anywhere. Honestly, we were just together, if you want to even say that. We ended up splitting year 8. We split like for like 4 months. And I was just like, look, this is not what I want. This is not what I'm looking for. You're not giving me what I want. You're not stimulating me mentally, like emotionally. There's no support in anything that I did, any avenue that I went in career wise or anything I wanted to do entrepreneur wise. Like, there was no support whatsoever. But anything that he did, I was there 110%. Like, hey, you want to go for it? If that's what you want to do, go ahead. If that's what makes you happy, go ahead. I'm here for it. So we ended up splitting, and for like a summer, I had a hot girl summer. I had so much fun. Not that I was out there doing anything, but you know, I was enjoying my summer, being single, like going places, taking trips, going like just enjoying myself. Then my grandfather had passed away, and he kind of like not made it an excuse to come back. I guess he was just trying to give me support, like when my grandfather passed, and he was like, he really wanted to work things out. Sorry, I got a phone call. Like I was saying, he said he really wanted to work things out. I kind of gave him a second chance. And that following year, like September 2019, my grandfather passed away. And then 2020, the pandemic hit. We were stuck in the house all year together. it didn't really go anywhere. Like, we were just kind of doing the same shit we were doing before. Like, I took my IUD out. We said we were going to try for a baby. Still no ring. Like, I'm just like, what are we fucking doing? Like, 2021, same thing. No progression in the relationship. And it's like, why am I even wasting my fucking time? I honestly felt like it was just convenient for him to be here because he was living rent free, didn't really pay anything here. Like, it was bad. And it's my fault because I allowed it to happen for so long. So in the process of that, I was kind of like just over the whole thing. Like, after the 2020 and I saw that the relationship wasn't going nowhere, I was kind of like tapped out. I was honestly not even trying anymore. I wasn't, because I felt like he's never going to give me what I want. There's no point in like continuously dragging out this relationship. Like, why am I even wasting my time? So I started going out, not coming home, staying at my sister's house, just so like I wouldn't be around him. Then maybe he'd get the hint and leave. At the same time, like, I was working my own business. I'm also a health and wellness coach with Herbalife Nutrition. I'm a personal trainer. I do Zumba, regular Zumba, and I also do Zumba Strong. I was teaching classes online. Like, I was doing all of these things. And I felt like I needed to be with somebody that was going to support me along this journey, which he did not. So I ended up touching base with somebody that I used to date when I was 17. Like, and we've seen each other throughout the years, even me being in this 9-year relationship with this guy. In the beginning of the relationship, we kind of like passed by each other in the very beginning. Like, I mean, like, this is like the first year that me and the guy, that we were just kind of like enjoying each other. That first year, I kind of bumped into this person I used to talk to when I was 17, and it was always a good vibe with him. Like, we were always, it was always fun, but we kind of like went our separate ways, and it was never any bad blood when we just kind of like lost touch. We don't even understand or know or remember how we kind of just like lost touch. We saw each other briefly. He was like, hey, call me, give me your number or whatever. And I was like, yeah, we're going to chill. And I kind of like ghosted him. And, because I was already involved. Like, I was already invested in this other person. And I didn't want to leave what I was already invested in and then go with him and things not work out. So because I was already invested, I just kind of ghosted him. I feel bad though. I think we ended up passing ways again, like later on, like a few years later on again. Like, we ended up crossing paths in the street, and it was kind of like the same thing. I was kind of like, yeah, but I got a man and whatever. So I think he found me again on Instagram, or I think it was MySpace or whatever. I'm talking about back in the day. And, or something like that. And, I don't know, like, it just, whatever. Nothing happened. We just kind of like, we passed each other, and then that was it. And then 2019, I think it was 2019, we kind of crossed paths again. And I guess third time's a charm, because I reached out to him like, hey, how are you? How you doing? But it was like strictly not business friendship type of thing. Like, it wasn't like anything, it wasn't like we were flirting or anything like that. It was just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Would you be interested in trying the products? Would you be interested in, living a healthier lifestyle? He was like, sure, I'll try it. And I was just coaching him. That's basically what it was. And it kind of like, he just asked me like, what are you doing? How's life? And, what the hell is that? Sorry. I think that's my dog, like, making weird noises. He kind of like asked me what I was doing, and that, it kind of like started to unfold, like just talking as friends, what my situation with my relationship, where I was in life, whatever have you. And we just kind of became close friends. He decided to become a distributor with Herbalife Nutrition. So he was actually somebody who was a part of my team. And it's just kind of like unfolded. Like, he's like, what are you doing if you're not happy in this relationship? Why are you wasting your time? I was like, and I just kind of like explained to him what I was going through. Like, I was with this person 9 years. I didn't just want to throw it away. I wanted to see if things would really work out. And he's like, that's understandable, but it's been 9 years and nothing's happening. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I do want to get married and I do want to have another baby, and I don't want to waste my time with someone else who doesn't want the same things that I want. And, he was telling me about his situation. He was previously married. He has a child from someone else. You know what I'm saying? So we were just kind of like, went through the same, not go through the same things, but we kind of like just shared each other's story, enjoyed each other's company, and it didn't go anywhere. Like, we were just friends. And I ended up leaving the person that I was with, and he applied the pressure. Like, he was like, I'm not trying to let you go again. You're not going to slip through the cracks again because you a runner, you a track star, and we not having that. So I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to just go from one relationship to the next relationship. But I was kind of like over my old relationship for a long time. So like, I was emotionally not even there. Honestly, we were literally like living roommates. And I was like, I don't know, let's just kind of take it slow, see where it goes. And and now we're here, 2022, engaged and pregnant with now it's baby number 3, because his daughter, my daughter, and now this one. And things are great. Honestly, I'm going to give you some advice to those women out there who are coexisting with someone or expecting something from someone, and they're not giving you what you want or stimulating you mentally, emotionally, physically. Do not waste your time, because you are going to miss out on somebody who is willing to give you exactly what you asked for. Trust me when I tell you. This is my 3rd real relationship, honestly, and I am head over heels in love, super happy in my relationship, super secure. Like, there's nothing that I would change at all. Like, things are great. I was engaged on New Year's. I got pregnant right after that. So I feel like if anything that you're manifesting in your life, you're going to get it. But you have to take out the blocks. I literally, the minute this man left my life, the minute I was like, that's it, no more, I'm done, everything fell where it needed to fall. I got a great job. I found my fiance. I got pregnant, which was what I wanted. We're now looking into investing into a home. Like, everything that I literally get goosebumps, because I'm like, what the fuck? Or why the fuck did I wait so long for this? Like, why? And I felt like, had we been together sooner, like those times that we did pass, I feel like we wouldn't be where we are now. I feel like that we needed to grow separately as people, as persons, and go through whatever issues or whatever situations we were going through, so that when we did get together, we would both be ready for each other. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? So now I'm here. I am 19 weeks pregnant tomorrow. It's July 27th, July 28th. I make 19 weeks pregnant. I have my anatomy scan on Friday. I'm so excited for this. We already know what we're having, because due to my age, and due to my age, they call me a geriatric. So that means I'm old. Niggas is trying to say I'm old. I'm an older pregnant person, so there's a lot of risks with being pregnant over 35. There's a lot of high risks with Down syndrome, spina bifida, like a lot of different, what do you call that? Disabilities, or higher chances of me coming out pregnant and my baby having these issues. So there's a lot of testing that has to be done. They took like 20 million tubes of blood from me. Everything came back negative. Everything is great. I already know that I'm having a boy. And it's amazing. Like I literally manifested this for myself. I had an ultrasound of a baby boy posted on my vision board. I'll let you guys see it. I really actually have to redo my vision board for because I have a lot of new things that I want to do and want to accomplish. So, yes. So I had this ultrasound of a baby boy on my vision board for like 4 years. And I got it. Got pregnant. First time I get pregnant again. Well, the second time I get pregnant again. And it's a boy. And my pregnancy has been amazing so far. I literally don't even feel pregnant half the time. I have no pregnancy symptoms. I have no cravings, no nausea, no vomiting, no nothing. And with my daughter, it was completely different. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I was literally sick for the first 4.5 months. I couldn't even swallow water. Like it would get here and it would just like exorcist. It was bad. I couldn't smell anything like raw meat. I couldn't cook. It was so terrible. So when I got pregnant with this one, it was like I missed my period and I was just like, I think I'm pregnant. I took a pregnancy test. I actually took 3. And I actually took 3 because I was like, there's no way. I've been trying forever to get pregnant and it happened. I guess it was just meant to be, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, my pregnancy has been great so far. I'm 19 weeks tomorrow. I do my anatomy scan on Friday. Super excited for this new journey that I'm on with my fiance and this new baby and everything else going on in my life, even though it's been like very really high and low roller coaster things that I've been going through for the past few years, but things overall have been getting better. I'm no longer a part of the 9 to 5. My fiance told me I actually started a job like last year in November and I did 6 months. It didn't work out. And he's like, why are you wasting time working a 9 to 5 if that's not what you want to do? You want to be your own boss. Go and do that. Like, do that shit. I'm here for it. Which is great because I didn't have that before. So sometimes you don't know how to... I didn't know how to take it because it's not something that I had before. So it was an adjustment of something to get used to that, wow, I finally have this person that's here for me 110%, just as much as I'm there for them 110%. And literally he pushes me to be a better person. Like if I'm slacking somewhere, he'll be like, what are we doing? Let's go. Which is amazing to have. Like, it's amazing to have. So that's just a little bit of background about me and what's going on with me right now. Soon more will be coming. I do want you guys to go on this journey with me with my pregnancy. I'm going to try to update you once a week with, bump updates and doctor's visits. If I get any cravings, what I've been craving. I'll try to post things that I cook just to kind of share what I've been eating. I honestly don't have an appetite with this belly. I haven't gained not 1 pound with this belly so far. I'm already in my 2nd trimester, which has been really weird because with my daughter, it was, like I said, it was like night and day, completely different. The only thing I would eat with her is like cereal, and that's probably about it. I ate mostly cereal. So yeah, on that note, I hope you guys have a great one. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates. Hope to see you guys again soon.